What do we got? We got ourselves Arath on team. Red with Oswider. This man, Oswider? It's Oswider. It's Oswider. Pretty sure it's not it. I like that he's a Magar, by the way, dude. Props to you. We got ourselves Dead Crits. We got ourselves Kazak doing a bit of a dance. And Scooby Booby. Almost said Scooby Dooby. We got ourselves Dirk Brown on Team Blue, Divas, Duplin, Julia, and it's going to be Zodiac going up first versus Arath. Arath is going to bail out of the back, is going to use the Crucible just to try to see if he can break through that Shield of Vengeance. Unable to get the damage rolling, try to throw Glaze or everything. Just trying to stay away because that shield is cooked up and ready to go. It's trying to pop, and it's actually got quite a big pop into Arath with a Maledict to follow. Gonna suppress any kind of healing Arath gun. He's gonna pop himself a defensor with a blower immediately. Needs to activate the demonic form ASAP. Actually was able to wait out for that Maledict unless he decided to reverse it. It doesn't look like that's even a talent that he runs, and he's trying to just stop storming damage back to Zodiac, but he's held super low. Using that Crucible for a massive heal for himself. Look at that leech of a Demon Hunter. Zodiac actually forced to press bubble as Arath just pumping so much damage, so much self-healing with that leech. It is absolutely insane. This is going to go for a bit of a blade dance back into Zodiac, who does have a stun on him. Arath still has a trick if he needs to, and this way he's going to try to be a stop. Imprison Zodiac. He's going to trick it out of that stun too, and that's going to be demonic for him. Zodiac better have himself an answer, because Arath is just going to heal himself and fly up in the air and pelt the damage back at Zodiac. Zodiac, you're going to get your arms and legs together and win. Exodia. What is it? What is it called in Yu-Gi-Oh? Exodia, the last prophet, or some. Because Exodia, that's your blue eyes white dragon, man. He's just beating you up, dude. He's just beating you out of the water. As Exodia is just trying to play more defensive. Maybe he goes for like a big stun setup, which Arath he might have it. But every time he gets the demonic, it's just not gonna happen. Hodge coming down. Does Exodia have any damage? He's gonna try to go for it. Has a huge heal coming down for Arath with that. Trinket from under on. Oh my god, this Demon Hunters. That trinket is so strong. Arath, you better stop using Crucible on yourself without demon form. You know how much better it is when you have it up. And that's going to be Arath just trying to bail out. Actually avoiding the Shield of Vengeance completely. It's going to be able to go on the counter offensive. Zodiac, all he has is the bop. Blessing of protection, baby. Arath can go belfing it. He actually goes for a Crucible Flame, and it's going to be able to belf that bomb off. Zodiac is out in the open. He's actually completely naked into a Hodge right now, trying to turn the damage around the Arath. It's going to go for a flash to kill while he's got it, while building up a Maledict onto Arath. Is Arath going to even care about it? He's trying to go for a bit of a blade dance. It looks like Zodiac was able to bail out for a second. Used to get some damage into Arath. Used to prepare for the next stun. I-beam wombo combo by Arath. He's trying to get see if he can get a slow on him. Try to clip it around the corner. Not going to happen. Going to be an I-beam by Arath, and it's going to be a Crucible Flame damage back at Zodiac as Arath stricken procs, and he goes from like 50% health to like 70% health. Oh my god, that is just so busted into a mount up by Zodiac while Dirk's is blinded. How did that happen? That's huge heal for Arath, man. Look at that, massive heals with that trinket. As long as that trinket procs while he has Metamorphosis up, any trinket is going to be a huge heal trinket. Let's be honest here. Hodge coming down onto Arath. He breaks out of it. Zodiac tried to go for a last ditch hurrah. Has a Shield of Vengeance coming up very soon. Could he go for a big Shield of Vengeance slap? Could he live for a minute longer? Gonna be Arath flying up in the air trying to bust through that shield. Zodiac better have an answer here. He's trying to go for heals while wings are up and running, out of mana. If he can survive for 50 more seconds, he might have a bubble back up. So far, so good though. Zodiac gonna trick out of that stun immediately. Try to get some distance from Arath. 40 seconds. Is he going to be able to survive it? Arath is setting himself up for a big I-beam any moment. Could go for maybe a fell rush interrupt onto Zodiac. Doesn't even go for it. Hodge onto Arath. Does Zodiac have an answer here? Arath is actually quite low on health. Zodiac is just going to get a hit and one playstyle there. Just do a couple love taps on the guy, and that's it. Stun coming down could be the answer. Zodiac, if he survives 20 more seconds, could he survive this damage out of the Demon Hunter? He's going to hit him with that slow. Hand of Hindrance actually slowing down this destructible, unholy creation of Illidan himself. Stun onto Exodiac. 8 seconds left for the bubble. He's gonna pop wings right now, try to get the damage in, maybe even get himself a heal or two. Arath is gonna go for an imprison on him. Has bubble if he needs to, should save the bubble for a little bit later. That was mid-long wings, has real wings in about 30 seconds, could go for big wings. Hydra to Arath is gonna try to min-max the damage, has a bubble ready for a global. He's just gonna go for it immediately. Bubble right now, maybe. It's gonna go super low. Arath is getting himself massive heal while darkness is up. He's gonna throw a Maledict on Arath. Looks like it's gonna stack up. Cyclotronic Blast. It's gonna be a bubble out of Exodiac. Try to see if he can get whatever damage he can. Is he gonna go for a self-heal? Needs to make a decision right now. Shield of Vengeance is back up for him if he wants to go for it. Might want to pre-shield ASAP. That's gonna be a big metamorphosis on top of him. Shield of Vengeance coming up. Arath is gonna get himself a huge shield while Demonic is up with an eye beam. Gonna fly up in the air, bust through that shield right now. 5 minutes in. Exodiac just doesn't have an answer, man. Every time he's trying anything, this Demon Hunter is just gonna bust in, pop Demonic for him, and then just gonna put havoc to everything. Havoc Demon Hunter is exactly what Arath does, because he's just causing havoc with his Paladin. Is gonna have nothing left. And he does go down. Trash Master Exodiac. Oh, man. Unlucky. Super unlucky. Julia getting hit with a stun out of Arath. He's going to have a harder time with Arath here. Getting a dot up and running. That's going to be a Mind Bender, Shadow Crash, stun at a distance. It's going to go for a bit of a damage over time. That's still going to be a lot of healing for Arath. It's going to get hit with a silence. I don't really know what Julia can suppress with a silence out of a Demon Hunter, but hopefully it's something. Arath is going to bail out for a second, and Julia is going to get offensive ASAP. What kind of a setup does Julia got? He got a lot of those procs happening, just a bunch of procs flying at Arath through the dots. He's going to go for Shadow Crash around the corner while a Shark chomps at the bits from the other side. It has a trinket. No, actually, Julia doesn't have a trinket anymore. Will he wait for another CC chain onto Arath? Is going to go for Void Eruption yet again. Arath is building up a lot of heals. That's going to be huge heal out of that trinket right here, putting himself up to way above half health. Julia, he still has a shield, still has Disperse, still has Vampiric Embrace. Is gonna have to go for that Disperse to get himself a little bit of a heal while dealing with the DH, who's just climbing back up in health over and over. Stun coming in onto Arath right now. Julian needs to max range him. Shadow Crash coming down. He actually dodges it into a silence into Arath. He's actually gonna go for a bit of a line of sight with a Mind Bender behind the corner. Arath could still go for a Metamorphosis and just get a lot of healing from the Mind Bender. He's super low, way below 20% health. Stun onto Julia. They didn't have a greater fate available. He's gonna go for an eye beam. Does get an eye beam as a trinket proc with a heal happens. Julian's gonna send him running away in the fear. This is to wait out the demonic form. Needs to wait out the demonic form. This way he gets the most amount of healing. He's gonna go for a Cyclotronic Blast from afar. Zapping Julia for quite a lot of damage. Julia might just have to go for Vampiric Embrace. That's exactly what they go for. Do they have a CC available? Shadow Crash onto Arath as they do get a blur up and running. Could they end the duel right here? It's gonna be a stun onto Arath. Trinkets out of it. Stun back at Julia. They don't have an answer. No greater fate or nothing. And Arath does get himself a great demonic form back up and running. Julia getting that shield at the last moment, but that was not enough. As Arath is just gonna run his way out of here. Oh my god, so much potential, but because the Demon Hunter absolutely busted in duels. Gonna be a Cyclotronic by Darkspine. Just trying to see if he can maybe cap out some damage out of Arath, lower down his health before he goes in for the big setup. Looking to catch a resell for sure. That's gonna be immediate disarm. That was such a good disarm. That's a disarm while he's flying by. Still landing that I-beam. Regardless, Arath is going to get hit with a killing spree, but he has big demonic form up and running. If he has any kind of self-heals during demonic form, even at 90% dampening, he can still recover a lot. Look at that Crucible, man. Doing a lot of healing. Darkness coming down as he does have his healing trinket rolling. He does get a proc. Still does a lot of healing, but it would do so much more. And second proc? That's a second proc with that trinket. Double proc, dude. Trinket out of Dirk's bind as he's trying to get a stun into Arath. Mark for death. One through. Trying to see if he can get a bit of damage in. But Arath is going to go for a Crucible. Still super low in health. Could still be anyone's game, though, as Arath does get himself I-beam, even though he gets interrupted on it. Still has himself self-heals, but he cannot connect with Dirk's bind. That pistol shot slow is actually just keeping him at bay. Oh, no. And Dirk's bind looking to catch a reset. Does he get it? No, he does not. But he does land a gouge into Arath with a reroll for buffs. What kind of a buffs? Not the best buffs in the world. Still landing that stun regardless. Is that going to be it? He does get the proc right here. It's going to give him heals right now through that killing spree. Does Arath have an answer? Stun onto Dirk's Barn. Blur up and running. Needs to get I-beam rolling immediately. No, Metamorphosis instead. And it's gonna go for that Crucible heal immediately. Does get hit with a gouge around the corner. As Dirkspine is just trying to avoid him as best as possible. Cyclotronic connects, but Dirkspine goes for a Cloak of Shadows, throwing out his flame at Wrath regardless. Just flaming the guy into a blind. Wrath might actually be over here, man. Wrath is over party. Is it going to be sap? DR, super DR sap. Dirkspine, that's not good. Cheap shot. It's going to be instant trigger for Wrath. Into between the eyes. Does he have anything left? Stone into Dirkspine. Still plenty of opportunity to recover. Seal's going to go for a bit of a heal with a flame. Just going to flame himself instead. Everybody loves self-depreciating humor, so Wrath is just gonna flame himself for a bit. It's actually got more health than Dirkspine now. Dirk's popping in the sippy cups ASAP, drinking his sippy juice in a Cyclotronic blast around the corner onto a Wrath. He doesn't have anything here though. But still, the more self-heals he gets, the better it is for him. Even at no demon form, even no metamorphosis, he still should be self-healing, because he still has baseline leech though, I guess. But that's going to be a huge heal right here. I-beam gets a little bit late. He's going to fly up in the air, but advantage comes in for Dirkspine. Can Dirks stop this Demon Hunter menace? It feels like any Demon Hunter can be this good, man. I don't know if... Is a Wrath like a Gladiator over on EU? We've seen these strats, these plays over on an A from real rank 1 Demon Hunters. But is this guy like a super high-rated player? Or is that just a Demon Hunter base thing? I don't even know. Killing spree onto a Wrath as Dirkspine has the parry up and running. Wrath still survives it, but that's going to be another Crucible of Flame. Just dotting him up, man. Dirkspine's still looking for a reset. If he catches a reset here, like, this is it. Wrath doesn't have a trinket or anything. If Wrath somehow can stop Dirkspine, does catch him around the corner. Chicken coming out, does land the I-beam as a stun is up. Oh, oh, Dirkspine should have went in for the kill there. He had no health. Go for the kill! He has no health! Oh my god, Dirkspine made me afraid for a sec. Whoa! Oswider's already in there, man. He's been sprinting. Is gonna get a stun into Dirkspine as he trick us out of this. It's gonna be another stun by Dirkspine, actually. Let's just get some damage back into Oswider. It's gonna be Orc versus Orc, Magar versus normal Orc. Magar versus Drano Orc, dude. Let's go. Disarm onto Dirkspine. Vanish coming in for Oswider. Shortest cheap shot in the world, but it's going to be a disarm onto Oswider. Does get a parry and a cloak up and running. Just popping every defensive in the book. It's going to go for a concoction real quick. Blind coming out by Dirks. Has no trick is available for Oswider. Don't know if he has an answer here anymore, man. I think that's it. I think Dirkspine kind of outlawed the Outlaw. Dirkspine even has defensive too. He still has Vanish and everything. Trying to get himself some buffs and nil. Stun to follow. Doing quite a lot of damage to Oswider into a gouge. Oswider could go for a bit of a self-heal. Blind. Oh, he's got to go for a reset now. Yeah, couldn't sap because he's still in combat, I guess. Cheap shot to follow. Needs to get that between the eyes in there. Does get a... You use Blade Flurry. You do realize, my friend, you turned on Blade Flurry. This isn't classic. Blade Flurry does not give you a buff. It's just a cleave. Oh my goodness. I swear to God I saw him turn on Blade Flurry. And down he goes as Dirkspine taking out Oswider. Better luck next time, my man, as Dirkspine is trying to take the Team Blue back into glory after they were completely eviscerated, obliterated by a Demon Hunter. You're just trying to bring back the normality. It's going to be Scooby Booby up next as an Arcane Mage. Perfect setup for Dirkspine. Probably the best spec to be dueling against an Arcane Mage. I think Sub and Outlaw probably the best specs against Arcane because of the mobility. Sub has a double Shadow Step, and Dirkspine is an Outlaw. He has Pistol Shot, Range Stun. Hell, Killing Spree, I guess, to some extent, counts the mobility for like a limited amount of time. But still really good. Scooby try to see if he can find. Dirkspine does see him. Is going to blink back. Hasn't got the big damage yet. Does have a dot rolling onto Dirks. And Dirks has got a double concentrated flame on him. Look at that, man. That dot, Outlaw Rogue dot. Look at that. Doing quite a lot of numbers. Doing quite a number of damage there. And it's going to be Scooby trying to get some damage back to Dirks. Not going to happen. He's going to get himself a concoction rolling. He's going to go bowling with an Arcane Orb. Chick us out of the gouge immediately. Might put himself in a bad situation because the trick of the gouge because next comes a stun. He's going to go for an ice block, but as soon as he sees Dirkspine trying to walk away, Dirks actually goes in the other direction. This is going to go for a bit of an Azeroth beam as Dirks does go for a vanish. He was still able to kind of track him though, regardless. Very well done. Dirkspine is going to go for a blind just to reset this guy. No ice block, no trinket, no nothing. No shield either. And Dirkspine, as long as he lands a sap. Oh, doesn't have a sap. Maybe he can go for a stun right now between the eyes real quick. Does go. Shortest stun in the world, however. With a killing spree to follow. Paw. Wasn't even a challenge. But Kazakh is not wasting any time, and he's already rolling out with a sap to follow. At least Dirksbond was able to land himself a sprint and catch a reset. Spinning crate coming out for Kazakh. Is actually going to bail out. Oh my god, look at the damage Dirksbond doing to him. He's bailing out though, not because of the damage, but because of the parry. Doesn't want to get all attacks. His Fist of Fury is parried by the Outlaw. That's going to be Gouge. Strike inside of that Gouge just so he can disarm. And then Incap. That's a lot of abilities he's using all in the same time. Even rolled into a wall. What is Kazakh doing? Karma coming out immediately. Dirksband is going to go for a couple pistol shots. They should keep him slow. It should re-slow him right now. Actually, just going to sprint away from him. Kazakh trying to burn his mobility. Doesn't catch up to Dirks. That's going to be a stun. He has nothing. Nothing left. Kazakh just went all out there, man. No stops for the Dirks. No stops for Dirks. No stopping Dirks here. Gonna be a crit buff for Dirks too. That's gonna be huge. But Dead Crits looking to get some crits of his own actually. Stunned by Dirks bind. Dead Crits is lagging really badly. I don't know what it is. It's like really uneasy to watch him. Yeah, oh my god. Oh my god. What is going on? It's just jittering, man. He's going Super Saiyan. It's like an Energizer Bunny or something. Double sap coming in for Dirks bind into a cheap shot opener onto Dead Crits. Looking to maybe get a full between the eyes. No, actually, right before that even happens, he's going to bail out. Greater Pyro Blast coming out. Does Dirks bind have an answer here? Doesn't even get to reset here. I thought he was going to maybe re-stealth, try to outrun the orb, try to outrun the Pyro Blast, but he couldn't. That's going to be full cooldowns out of Dead Crits. Dirks is going to go for a blind. That's going to be an ice block. Force the defensive out of Dead Crits. And Dirks going to go for a Cloak of Shadows. Dead Crits popped the CD a little bit too early. He thought maybe pop ice block, cancel it, get some mobility at Dirks, and that's going to be a temporal. Nope. Dirks is just going to sap it, reset it, man. Dude, Dirks isn't playing this super safe as an Outlaw, man. He's not even playing super safe either. Like, he could be running forever. But he's just like, you know what, I'm gonna reset, I'm gonna do a bit of a run, bit of a reset, get the full stuns in. Dead Crits that cauterize, man. Is that gonna help you? As he does throw a flame at you, and down he goes. Oh my goodness. Oh my god! Look at the damage Arath did! Look at the healing he did! Dirks got 4 kills! Arath was able to clap out 4 million damage into our Paladin friend, and almost as much healing. What is this? Busted ass healing. A Zodiac, 2 million healing.